boys in our clubhouse getting high. Super fuckers. Everybody wishes we would die. Super fuckers. Here we come like a bomb.
Hey, it's the Rebel Taxi YouTube Pizza Party Podcast. I'm Pan Pizza, and check out the Fan Junk playlist in the description. We have, yeah, I keep forgetting to promote that. But I'm Pan Pizza. Who are you?
Wow, it's been how long, and you just now started promoting the Fan Junk playlist again?
I forgot about that. Oh, I keep forgetting to promote that, but it's like, yeah, we have fan videos, people making fan edits or fan animations. Yeah, in the Fan Junk playlist in the links below.
I like the animations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fan letters where it's a bunch of like cutouts from other newspapers and it makes a new sentence and it's usually vaguely threatening.
Oh man, yeah, I've gotten a couple of those too. One of them was like, "Watch out for the needle," and I was like, "What does that mean?" And like then I like went to a dance party somewhere. I felt like a prick in like my shoulder. I don't know what that was about, but
Yeah, like this one right here, which says, "I'm gonna get you."
who
Hey,
said
Amazon
that?
gift card made by Timothy
Oh.
from Nebraska.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
really
Timmy.
nice. What are you?
What are you gonna get with your Amazon gift card, Izzy?
I don't know, maybe a Switch game.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're a basic bitch. All
What
right.
Switch games do you recommend?
Let me have my you know I don't recommend. I bought the
What?
Adventure Time game for the Switch and it's like because okay, the first warning sign is the fact that it was $10 at Walmart, brand new. And I'm like, I'm gonna be flying to San Diego. I need something new to play. So I grabbed it and it's got a lot of potential, but it's just it's bad. It's not good.
I mean, it's like, what is it, like an adventure?
I thought it was gonna be Wind Waker, but with Finn and Jake. But it has like an overworld which plays like a platformer. But then the battles are these awkward awkward turn-based RPG stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a bunch of different wacky segments. Like there's a part where you have to interrogate the Ice King, and there's like this interrogating mini game type thing, which is really fun and clever.
LA Noir.
Well, it's more like it's a spinning like thing, and you just have to hit on the right emotion face for the story to go the direction you need it to go.
Yeah.
That sounds lame.
Yeah, it's the concept's fun, and there's like some tongue-in-cheek like dialogue and stuff, but I couldn't get past 20 minutes of it before getting frustrated.
Oh
shit, we have a guest.
Hey, we have a guest. Who are you?
Hey, guys.
Hey, I'm BearBoy.
Yes. Go on. What do you do? What do you do?
I do bear stuff. No, I'm joking. Hey everybody. I'm Jonathan. I happen to do animation reviews. I don't really know what the hell to call it, honestly, but I just have fun on YouTube.
What have you reviewed?
And I draw.
What do you draw?
That's a good question.
Strong answer.
Strong answer. But yeah, no. Recently, he did a collab with me, and he also did a short little story animation, and that Izzy and I were a part of, which is really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool to be part of a spinoff of Kingdom Hearts. Was that not? Did I
What do you-
misinterpret that?
What is this?
It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
so-
Yeah, go ahead and talk about the project.
Okay, so I had this idea of doing this kind of like this more story driven mini series for my channel, and it focuses on myself as a character, while incorporating a whole bunch of other people's their characters, and so Nolan and Izzy got to be a part of that. And I'm looking to also kind of like expand that more. So don't worry, Jim and Pan, you guys, I have you guys in mind for a later episode if you are interested.
Oh, let me know. I would be down.
So what have you reviewed in terms of video?
Yeah, Pan might get jealous if
Oh.
you did a better job than you did.
No, I only get jealous if someone does something first than me, because it's like, hey, I'm supposed to review that first.
First, and if they have a bigger view count.
Oh.
Yeah, that too.
Wait, first is this like Channel Awesome
Yeah.
rules where like you can only do it first, and if they do it, you can't. You should have it in
Critic.
the beginning of your videos.
Critic,
You
I
can-
already reviewed this movie. There's no reason for you to review it. Yeah, but people like me more. Fuck you, Lupa.
No.
You could start your videos with like you and Saber or you and Roundtable fight about like who gets to review this movie first or something.
Please.
that a real thing? Does he actually?
That's what the Nostalgia Critic used to do. Yeah, he was an asshole.
Yeah, he
I'm glad
did.
he's dead now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, he was an asshole for a lot of reasons, but and
Holy
that
shit.
doesn't even get into the alleged human trafficking.
what?
What?
Okay, sorry, that's just a rumor. I said alleged. I said
Please
alleged.
don't believe the views and conspiracy theories of Jim Gisriel do not reflect those of Pizza Party and BearBoy Jonathan Wedge Industries.
So when we eventually make the Rebel Taxi movie, I like the idea of you just ending it with you quitting your channel and implying that every other internet reviewer also has to quit their channels.
Damn. Yeah, I found that really funny. I found that funny in the script to the Nostalgia Critics. I forget which one. The one right before he quit making videos.
The Scooby-Doo one.
Is it?
Oh no, like the actual like movie he announced he was quitting.
Oh,
Yeah, to Boldly Flee.
To boldly
Oh, yeah.
flee. That's what I'm
so-
referencing.
And to boldly flee, like he doesn't tell anyone that he's quitting, and he leaves it in the script, like just to surprise everyone to that's reading the script. It's like one of those Darth Vader father's scenes, but for him quitting, and it's supposed to be a shock, but it's like, hey, you're kind of the bread and butter of this website, and people come for you and trickle down for us, so it's kind of a bad move.
He's the YouTube of internet reviewers.
Oh no!
What's that mean?
Oh no!
Well, without warning, without just completely destroyed everyone's revenue.
Yeah.
no, but he's worse than you.
Is he?
Izzy, are you
Well,
sure?
mostly because that alleged human trafficking thing that makes him worse than YouTube.
Well,
What?
no, the alleged human trafficking, which he clearly is the kingpin of, and I think he might be. Sorry, I should probably
keep
stop
going.
this.
Dig that
I-
hole.
I'm interested.
I think that guy who didn't kill himself. Where was Doug Walker? That's the real questions. It's not about Hillary. It's been about Doug Walker the entire time, and that's what we all need to be talking about.
So is there like truth to the whole human trafficking of Duck
No.
Walker? What's that about?
No,
okay.
that is just Gem being Gem.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
like,
Please spread that around, but don't ask.
No.
slander. We got sued.
Doug Walker's gonna.
No, I'm sorry. This was all alleged.
No, this doesn't give you
Next
permission to say
review.
literally anything.
I know.
That is not how the fucking law works.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
But first, this podcast is supported by Patreons who donated $100. The first is the comic Analog Farm. On analogfarm.com, a comic about a ruined city stunted in growth after a tragedy, and characters are just living through it. It's very much embedded in 2000s hip-hop and animation culture. Read it on analogfarm.com. Our other sponsor is the art house film Standards and Musings. It's what the creator Haruko Please describes as a shoddily animated series of shorts about self-hatred and surreal humor while descending into hell. It was made with $40 and can be watched with the links below. Support me by supporting them. Also, we're coming back to MomoCon in Atlanta May 21st to the 25th in the year 2020. Use the links below to get your tickets and show you're going there to see us. It helps us return more years.
No, I
Let's
said
talk to
alleged.
that
It's
legal
fine.
eagle
now
guy to say,
return
hey, is
to
this
the
how the law works?
Transformers.
Hey guys, Legal Eagle here.
He already has a video
I saw
on
this one guy-
defamation, whatever it's called.
Defamation.
Defamation, that's
Defamation?
it. I am not...
Wait, who's Legal
You
Eagle? I
don't
haven't
know
checked
who
that
Legal
YouTube.
Eagle is?
Oh, he does like real lawyer reacts to lawyers courtroom scene in movie or cartoon.
Oh, I've seen this one guy when COPPA was happening, and I guess my algorithm gave me this guy who's like the internet lawyer, and he'd talk to the screen and be like, or talk to the camera and be like, look, you have serious things to worry about. And he would just like make me
Oh.
upset. And so I unsubscribed.
Oh,
And even though I wasn't subscribed, I subscribed to unsubscribe. So it was like,
Speaking of watching people's channels, I recently saw I saw some of your videos you recently uploaded, and I noticed you put the little stands I made you like
yes.
Yeah.
on your set, and it made me so happy.
And you put me in the back.
Where you belong, Nolan.
Fuck.
I wanted to put them because they kept like rotating since we moved. And I was like, since they're like kind of my treasured possession, I wanted them to go in a high enough shelf.
Yeah.
Well, they're on a high enough shelf that when kids come over to play, they're not grabbing them because that's like my
Oh,
worst
man.
fear. So
They're your
you know.
treasured
yeah, no,
possession.
No, they actually do mean a lot to me. So I really love them.
What did Sophie?
So what Sophie picks them up, and often she'll grab one and go, "Who's this?" And I'm like, "That's me." "Who's this?" They go, "That's Izzy." "Who's this guy? Looks weird." And I go, "That's Pam." And then she'd be like, but she knows Nolan because Nolan gave her her blanket that she liked. So she was like, "Oh, I know who that is."
That's why he's
She
in the
knows
back.
me.
Yeah, well, she is aware that there's a guy named Nolan who's gotten her stuff.
Oh.
So
I'll keep that up when I head to New York again sometime.
no, that will be
I will
cool.
spoil her.
Can we like the four of us like go to New York without a con and just like chill?
Fucking
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Us four and BearBoy, absolutely.
I'm like really close.
Yeah.
to New
We can
York.
go to the Nintendo
Bear Boy.
World store.
Yeah.
It's still there. It has the Pokemon door handles from when it was
Oh
the
yeah,
Poke
because
store.
before the
Does
New
it
York
really?
Pokemon Nintendo store used to be a Pokemon store.
But yeah, BearBoy can join us. He's cool. I vouch for him.
Yeah,
We can
he
go
will
there
come.
during a Nintendo Direct and watch a riot break out.
Yeah, with the fifth announcer,
I've always wanted to do that.
the fifth fighter is announced, and it's God, who is it? Who would piss everyone off?
Diva from Overwatch.
I was gonna,
Yes, perfect.
Tiva.
Perfect.
So it sounds like I might be moving to Arizona in the summer.
Why?
Oh, that's cool.
My
Yay.
best friend / sister is moving, and I'm moving with her and her mom to get closer to California. I'm coming for you, California.
Hey, yeah, Zach and Tara, she's coming for you.
Oh, Zach and Tara. I'm gonna finish those shots soon. My bosses.
Izzy canceled. Artist Izzy canceled. YouTube canceled.
Damn.
Daily Motion still here. Gonna upload tomorrow.
MySpace friend request sent to Doug Walker's bondage account. That one is actually true, and I have proof. But I'm not going to tell you.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
true?
I'm not going to go about it on the podcast though.
You mean allegedly true?
No, straight up true. Straight up true. I have a paper trail.
Yeah.
But yeah, so back to
Can't believe Izzy delayed a Has Been Hotels release.
Do not. Oh, okay. I legitimately feel really bad. I like.
Jeffrey Epstein is still alive.
Is he?
What?
Jeffrey Epstein is still.
Is he gonna be on the
No, but
podcast?
we
I
have
hope
a
not.
possible controversial guest that we might get on, but I don't know.
Oh, please, no.
We told you John K won't be on.
No. Yeah.
Not
so
having
race-
Butch Hartman.
We're having Race with Ryan. I mean, Toys with Ryan, or whatever that kid's name is on the podcast. Yes.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I would love that he gets to be 13 and becomes a big fan of
Oh, man,
RebelTaxi.
That would be awful.
He's like 13, smoking vape and saying, "Man, fuck my YouTube show. I hated that."
He's like, my parents want me to play with toys when I've been playing with their minds, bro.
I was playing with their wallets because they
Whoa.
took all the money I earned from the. I took the money
No.
back, bitch.
Good luck with that, Macaulay Culkin.
But it did work out for him. He now all he does is go on Joe Rogan's
Oh.
podcast or do Red Letter Media or something. I don't know.
I
what
should
he
put an
does.
American flag behind my back and, get my I don't know. What? I don't know.
This podcast is a disaster. We should just start over.
Remember when my first
Oh,
Okay,
hey, that's
Bear
my
Boy's
line,
here.
Nolan.
okay, guys, we're starting over.
No, you can't take my bit. That's what I do.
Who is this
Hey,
guest?
I'm Rebel
Hey.
Taxi, and this is the
Who is
Pizza
the-
Who is this guest that we have?
Kingdom Hearts creator, visual designer, and manga creator, John.
That's me, Bear Boy.
He's the bear boy.
So tell us about your thoughts on Race with Ryan or Ryan, whatever his name is.
Ryan's Toy Land.
Yeah.
Wait, he's racist?
Racist. Ryan's racist Toyland. Yeah.
Racist? Is he running? a
Allegedly.
race?
Sorry, allegedly.
You
Allegedly.
can't just say allegedly with stuff, and it doesn't save you.
No.
It's allegedly an episode.
Yeah. So wasn't there like something about the COPPA Act or whatever that was caused by Ryan? All because of Ryan. It's his fault.
I don't know.
I think it's because of YouTube Kids, so inadvertently maybe, but I don't think it's because of
YouTube
Ryan.
Kids. But yeah,
I think it's more PewDiePie's fault than
Oh.
Ryan.
Really?
damn. Sad. I'm trying to think. What were we talking about with Ryan and how
His parents are exploiting him for money.
Are they? Because like
I would believe
had a
it.
story about like Ryan with like I don't know, some kid was saying something.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, you want me
tell
to
the story?
that
Tell the story again, Jim. Tell it again, Jim.
Before we were recording.
I just heard this. So I've just heard the story, and I've heard it from a couple of parents that when they go to the toy store like Toys R Us, they'll see Ryan Toy Reviews has his own toys, which I would think would be a conflict of interest, but he's not a true critic like I am.
Oh
So,
my god.
Whatever. But sorry. Apparently these parents have told me their kids will want to buy the toys just to support Ryan because they want to help him keep living in a big house.
Yeah, that's the dream.
And I've heard it from like several. It's happened a couple times. Like a couple different parents have said, "Yeah, my kid said that," and I'm like, "That's creepy."
Yeah. It's like,
Like,
did the YouTube show directly tell them to say that or what?
I don't know. They've said they're not sure where they got it from. They watch it. I've watched like one or two and find it very bizarre.
Wait, what?
But I'm also not set.
What if it's like that one Malcolm in the Middle episode where Dewey could see like that Barney elephant ripoff just talking to him saying, "Remember, if you don't buy my toys, you'll die," and no one else can see that? What if it's like that?
Oh, maybe.
I love that.
Maybe there's like a frequency only kids can hear.
It's this.
Holy fuck.
Wait,
beautiful.
I didn't hear anything. Where's the noise?
Uh-oh.
Here's the frequency only squid kids can hear. Whoopee! And octos sometimes. Octos that have the shining.
Allegedly.
When's the last time you played Splatoon?
Years ago. Right now I'm playing Rocket League. It's got cars and shiny,
Go back
cars.
to playing Risk Green 2.
What I'm trying to imply here is another child has been left behind.
Yeah, always. Hey, look, Splatoon might get relevant again because like Nintendo's hinting at something. They posted some weird images of like some salamanders or whatever those eggs you gotta collect saying SOS. And it's like,
It didn't say SOS. It was 2020. It was
yeah,
a
but in the
thing.
in the reflection it said SOS. You know, it's a subliminal message. They're hinting at something. Maybe the next Nintendo Direct they'll announce something.
Hey, this is Shigeru Miyamoto, creator of Rayman and Sonic the Hedgehog. This part of the podcast is very out of date. Skip to commercial, please.
Hey, this is Doug Bowser, and we're back from commercial. Now, here's the painfully out-of-date
Well, they've already
conversation.
announced it. I think they're doing 2 new updates on it. Like, it's shockingly, like, out of nowhere, they're doing more.
What sort of updates?
I don't know. I just remember seeing something. I know that January is usually a Nintendo Direct month. So in the next week or two, I expect.
Hopefully, or February, because I think last year they had February, and I'm like, no.
I think it's like usually like the later part of January. But I do know that like some filler, like placeholder titles have started popping into some systems like Best Buy and stuff.
Yeah.
And those are all like February release dates. So expect stuff then.
Yay.
I expect the last fighter for Smash Brothers for the current fighter pass to be announced.
Please.
And probably some a couple more like really easy. Like I think Super Mario 3D World probably is going to get ported over.
Hopefully. But
please make the Wii U so irrelevant.
Yeah, just keep killing it. just further bury that shameful system. That sick, pathetic system. Yeah, but what's our guest's name? You like video games? Tell us about the video games you like, because we're kind of just I don't know. I feel like they're not talking. You are
so
I don't know. I went to
fucking awkward, Pan.
I want to be inclusive.
Pan's fine.
You know?
No, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Pan.
I don't want to just like make our guests just awkwardly sit there. You know, we gotta make it about them. You know.
Yeah, good job, jackass.
Yeah.
But yeah, BearBoy plays lots of games.
You play that Kingdom Hearts. That's a game that exists in time.
I have played a Kingdom Hearts. a couple of them.
Which one?
But which one?
All of them.
I've
Don't lie. We're listening.
Yeah, I've
Even the
Sounds so
mobile phone version.
Oh, we're talking about Chi, right? Not the VCast game.
That was
We're not
that was
talking about
obscure as
that.
hell. That was an obscure ass reference.
Damn.
Yeah, no, the VCast
that-
game was the one that was like on the flip phones, wasn't it?
Ye sweet.
Yeah, something like that.
Is
It
that included
was-
in the HD remasters?
Yeah, it's canon. I promise.
Yay.
saving it for the PlayStation 5 port that's inevitably gonna come. What was the deal with that game? It wasn't even attached to like anything with Square. Disney was just like, "Oh, we're gonna make our own Kingdom Hearts game," and they just dropped
They
the
just had the
ball.
license. Like, let's just
somehow.
make something. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean they come out with a lot of merchandise on their own with the the Kingdom Hearts figures. You're probably seeing like a Walgreens or something versus like the Play Arts, which is the high quality figures that coming from Square.
Yeah, those things are fucking pricey as shit.
I mean, there was that one time where they were trying to make a cartoon and they canceled on it.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's right. That was a
fucking
thing.
bastards. Give it to us now. We
I mean,
want
they
it.
should do it now, and like now that they have like the full story, like they can condense it and make it, make sense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Kingdom Hearts making sense. That's so cute.
Other people would argue with that, but I mean, I don't even know. I'm
So,
just in it
wait.
for the
Other
ride.
people are wrong.
We should
I don't.
we should get we should explain Kingdom Hearts to Jim. Jim, do you know anything about Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, isn't that the thing with all the Disney people in it?
Yes.
The Final Fantasy.
Let's all take
people?
turns explaining Kingdom Hearts to Jim in the worst way possible.
Yeah. Okay. So Kingdom Hearts is the story about a kid who has a giant keyblade. It's a key.
Nope, not you gotta do it worse.
He has a sword
Shaped like a key.
and it's shaped.
Wait, what does this have to do with Mickey Mouse? I'm confused.
So Mickey Mouse is a king who is friends with
Okay.
a researcher who has been studying the power of hearts. And that
Okay.
scientist has an apprentice who Norded a boy.
Nord it.
What's
My
Nordic?
favorite phrasing of that.
There was a guy named Xehanort.
No, you can't use actual
Mhm.
names. Like
There was a bald old man.
There we go. There's an art to telling bad explanations.
Okay, Izzy. Maybe if you stop fucking backseat explaining, I can
Well,
properly.
if you did a good job, Nolan, then I wouldn't have to.
Fuck off. All right. So there's this bald old man who went to this brown-haired muscle twink and said, "It really sucks that you can't control your evil powers. Just saying." And then that person goes to other planets and meets Mickey Mouse's wife.
Hey, I saw Spies in Disguise.
Wait, Minnie Mouse?
Yeah.
I also saw Spies
Yeah.
in Disguise.
You guys want to talk about Spies in Disguise?
Sure.
No.
Yay.
We can talk about Spies in Disguise for 2 seconds.
No.
We have
All
to
right.
get back to Kingdom Hearts.
No one
Yeah.
cares. This game's dead. They released part 3. Now nobody has anything to think about anymore,
Hey, Disney is never dead.
Nah.
Fortunately, I don't know if I
Bob
can say that.
Iger is strangling Mickey Mouse for all his worth.
Yeah.
Then
Can't wait-
classic Mickey's going to go into the public domain in a couple years.
Oh man, if
Yeah, they'll stop that. They'll buy the public domain before they let that
Oh.
happen.
Oh, God, that's fucked. Thinking about that is fucked.
I think
They were like,
Oh.
haha, now we own Night of the Living Dead.
damn.
my favorite thing about the public domain stuff is that like Disney desperately wants Wizard of Oz. Like they want to own that movie so badly.
Oh, yeah.
And the one thing stopping them is the same thing, protecting them from losing Mickey Mouse.
Well, no, the thing that's stopping them is Warner Brothers.
Well, the thing is that like Wizard of Oz could eventually go into public domain too, but each time they push that further and further back.
Oh yeah, no, I know that he buy the right. Like Walt Disney got the rights like years and years ago. It seems like it's the thing they're like, almost embarrassed that they didn't get to do Wizard of Oz. But part of me is like, yeah, but you wouldn't have made it like what was it? Did I forget what MGM made it originally?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because the line, yeah, but Warner's owns it now. But like, they wouldn't have made it like that. Like, they wouldn't have made it the classic, like one of the greatest movies of all time. So I always find it weird that like they couldn't just accept that. Like,
I don't think The Wizard of Oz is actually one of the greatest movies of all time.
well,
It's not, but
it's that's subjective. But
no,
it
it's
is
not subjective
considered
because I'm right. So.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless of that, it's why it's considered so great is it's reportedly the most seen movie ever. And if anytime they go into like a place where no one's seen TV or movies, it's always the movie they show people to say this is what a movie is, because everyone can connect to it.
They should
like
show atop the fourth wall of the movie instead.
Well, they do show that. I'm sorry, you're right. They do show that because Kick-Assia got played out, so they play.
Oh man!
Well, the thing about that is you can't
time.
peak. You can't just show the greatest, the greatest movie of all time, and then show anything else. No, you have to start at Wizard of Oz.
What if you
got to start with
what if you start with the shittiest movie of all time and then work your way up, and people will just get more and more excited?
I always wonder that, like, if you played a subpar blockbuster movie from 2020 or 2019 and then played it for someone in like 1931, would they be like, holy crap, you guys, Men in Black International is amazing. Look at the special effects. Like, this is insane. Like, holy crap.
I want to think that
like,
is
oh
what I want to think that is what they would be like, because it's unprecedentedly good looking.
Yeah.
I was imagining like that's what you should do to get like, because have you ever seen like a subpar movie with someone who never goes to the movies and they love it just because it is a movie? Like, I saw Monuments Men with someone like that, and they were just like cheering and clapping and like all this stuff, and I was like, bro, this is fucking Monuments Men. And she was like, I'm an art teacher, and I'm like, whatever, I don't know you. Why are we talking to one? Point is,
it's about art preservation, you know.
Yeah, no, when they burned the art, this art teacher lady cried and like made a big noise. I was like, this is
they burned it.
Anyway,
they got this art for this movie and they burned it. Damn. It was one of a kind.
Well, I think they made fake art, I'm assuming.
No,
real art.
They did it. They had the money.
But if they made a recreation, if the recreation is real, isn't it real art?
Fuck off.
Yeah.
So speaking of deeply philosophical questions or thoughts, the thing about Wizard of Oz that I find the most fascinating is that it is one of the most beloved movies. Like, like when I was in high school, Wizard of Oz was already 60 years, not 60, like 30, 40, 50 years old. Yeah. And like there's people still dressing up as Dorothy for Halloween.
Oh, I rewatched it with Sophie recently. And if you rewatch it, you'll notice how often that movie is referenced. And there's literally not a day that goes by that someone doesn't say something about flying monkeys, or there's no place like home, or like there's like so many references to the Wizard of Oz. It's like far more than Star Wars or any of the things the internet thinks is. It's such a part of culture that you don't even think, like, when you reference the Wizard of Oz, you don't even realize you're referencing the Wizard of Oz. It's just so ingrained. Which is the crazy.
So the big thing about this that I wanted to kind of bring up and I find fascinating about the Wizard of Oz is that it's such a beloved movie. Like you said, it's one of the most beloved movies of all time. However, it is an adaptation to a different story. It's an adaptation to a novel, and it's a poor adaptation to that novel. Like
it's a shitty bastardization.
Well, it is a different take, but I prefer.
Sure,
I've read the book, but I prefer. I think most people prefer the movie.
My point about that is, I find it fascinating that it's the most beloved thing, and it's a good example of how a film can transcend or change or grow and be better than the source material. But nowadays, now that we have the internet and we have so much, the original source material is so accessible. Most people have read the original stories of some of these things, and now the movie versions are always inferior in most people's eyes.
Well, I think that's. I don't agree with that, because I think most people. I mean, that was a pretty well-known book. It wasn't like an obscure book before the internet, but I'd read it in like middle school maybe, and I don't I've heard people make that claim for certain things, but I don't necessarily agree, because there are certain adaptations of books like that are like the Godfather's one and Jaws and like some of the bigger movie classics. Like if you look at the 100 greatest books of all time, those books wouldn't be on there, but the movies would. So I think it depends on the actual book, but I don't think that book's as good as the 39.
I don't know, but
but I know people take that stance because the book is about the gold standard and is about is a political whatever satire or whatever about the gold standard and about like money and stuff. So it like I understand that people take that book and say, "Oh, it means so much more. It's better." But I don't think
I do think
better.
it's relatively a common truth that most people, the first version of something people see is usually a definitive version to themselves. Like for example, how many people that are fans of Ninja Turtles, people who grew up with the 80s cartoon, that will always be the definitive version for them.
Oh yeah, well that I think is that's true. It depends on the thing, because I was thinking about that recently, and this is like not a cool example maybe, but like when I saw the new Little Women, and that takes a very different stance on the material, and to me I was like, that's so weird that like these kids who were at the time when I saw it are going to experience this material for the first time this way instead of the other versions that I had seen when I grew up, which were more like a pretty direct adaptation. And so I think it's like, to me, like the actual adaptation. Yeah, you're right. Maybe like I think it's more if you saw it when you were a kid, it's always the version, you know. Same with like it's weird for people when I tell them that, like, you know, at Star Wars conventions, people like there's kids who like the prequels more, or there's people who prefer like kind of crappier versions of like, you know, Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends to like the Tobey Maguire movies.
When Sonic came out, the original ugly movie version of Sonic, I kind of joked about that might be someone's first Sonic, and that might be their definitive version. Because anytime you insult any adaptation to anything, there's fans of that adaptation, because that's their entry to that fandom or to those stories. I can't like Sonic, for example. There's some really shitty Sonic games, but some of those are someone's first Sonic game, and it is very treasured. Sonic 06.
Or think of one that I think is probably the more modern or the more recent one is like She-Ra. Like I know there are kids who love that Netflix She-Ra show and have no clue about the 80s show at all. And it's such a drastic adaptation change. And it's sort of weird to me because actually I grew up with my sister and I watched She-Ra, and I actually don't even think of that 80s show anymore because the new one is so much better than that 80s show. But that's probably one of the few cases. But also, like, I'm pretty liberal about accepting that, like, hey, this adaptation is better. But most people will not do that, which we've seen on the internet when people get upset about like the Thundercats Roar thing and stuff like that. Like people get
Even
really
the original
upset.
Teen Titans cartoon.
Oh yeah, that too. That's
yeah,
probably a better
like,
one. You know?
I don't know. I was just saying. Never mind. It was nothing. Go.
No. The Teen Titans cartoon, the Teen Titans Go criticisms is always really funny to me because you can basically, if you remove the titles and you replace like Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans with Teen Titans comics and the first Teen Titans series, almost everyone's complaints about Teen Titans Go is what the comic book fans were doing about Teen Titans.
Yeah, on Ain't It Cool News back in the day.
But, you know, I think Teen Titans, what changed, because I haven't heard people complain about Go as much as when that movie came out and people actually had to watch Teen Titans Go, they went, oh, you know, this is fine. This is funny. And like everyone let it go when they actually like,
well, they stopped,
you know, also the movie was the better version of Teen Titans
also,
Go.
they stopped making like 50-hour marathons of Teen Titans every day.
Or actually Mystery Incorporated. That's a better, anyway.
Yeah. So, Spies in Disguise.
So you
I saw it.
And
yeah,
I
really enjoyed it because like I have a bias for anything action animated.
Yeah, no, the framing for all the action sequences were incredible. Like, what was it when he kills the guy and his glasses go on the ground and the camera's going through the glasses?
I don't remember that, but I do remember like this one scene where it's like Pigeon Will Smith doing the Bourne supremacy jumping through a window thing. It's like he somehow recreated that in his bird body. It's like I just found that funny.
No, that was fun. I really like the moral was the part that kind of shocked me. I didn't expect this like message of pacifism coming from the Will Smith Pigeon movie. Like, but it was actually like, because I saw it with Sophie, and we kind of just saw it for something to do, and we're both like way more into it than we thought we would, because it really gets into like, well, why do we, like, I don't know, the idea of conflict and why you would be violent against someone and why you wouldn't, and like it even kind of gets serious, like, no, we have to be, like, there's a part where like towards the end where even the colors get darker, and he's like, no, look, this is not a joke, like I literally like have to kill this guy. And I'm like, this is Spies in Disguise, and I brought my 2-year-old. Thanks, guys. And they're like, and it like, but it seriously gets like dark in that moment, and you're kind of like, part of me was like, I mean, I think he's right, but like, what the fuck is going on right now? But it kind of like has this kind of the idea that Tom Holland's character is against that, and it's like, I thought that was really cool. I was like, this is like really smart. Like, I've never seen someone take on a spy movie in that way, and conflict, and like maybe there's a better, smarter way to do things. It was like, I was like, oh, this is like a really good movie to take a kid to, because it's like makes them actually think about, you know, whether to hit someone, you know, which is cool. I don't know. I was surprised from Blue Sky. I didn't expect that.
I mean, I feel like this is one of their better movies, because like, what was the last movie they did? Rio 2 or
I think it was Ferdinand.
Oh, right.
Right? Wasn't Ferdinand?
Came out also in December, I think. But was that any good or no?
It's okay, but it's like the problem is they changed the story, and Ferdinand's a pretty good
Jim,
story.
you just were arguing like it's okay to make changes to stories.
No, it is, but like that wasn't a good adaptation.
Yeah,
it's okay to make adaptations to stories as long as I like them.
No, I'm okay. No, I'm saying like
fuck you,
what I'm
Jim.
saying is you can do better adaptations, but sometimes there's worse adaptations. Like, you know, like the Sonic movie we'll see in the month.
I can see that early.
Do you?
What?
Oh,
How?
My friend, I know somebody who works at an AMC, and they were like, "Hey, you want to see the movie early?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yay!
Early.
Wow. I'm excited for Nolan's review.
Same.
I mean, I'm actually optimistic about that Sonic movie, but yeah,
I think I'm gonna have a good time regardless. Like, because
I'm having a good time, having a good time.
I don't know. I don't go into movies anymore to be super serious. Like, I just go to be entertained, and I enjoy it a lot more. That, and I really need to see Cats. I know it's terrible. I have not seen a trailer. I have not seen any footage.
What? Oh, you have to watch it soon.
Cats was fucking boring.
Like,
I'm waiting for my like girly friend that we're not dating, but we eat wings pantsless together. It's a weird thing. It's ambiguous, but we have to go. I promise to see it with her, and I promise to go in cat makeup. So,
well, be her jellicle choice.
Fuck off.
You know,
rude, awful thing to say to somebody. Be their.
I mean the
yeah.
I also have to go fucked up.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you should.
Nolan, didn't you say the Cats movie was just plain boring, because it was just like once you get past the whole Cats thing, it's just like, oh, it's just a boring musical.
Yeah, no, that's how I felt about it. Yeah, I was very bored.
Oh. I was not bored by it. I was excited by how terrible it was. It was like a very watchable terrible for me.
So I mentioned going to see it fucked up, and I feel like I would be a disservice not to mention it on the podcast. So recently I went to San Diego because the Yamama crew needed to spend tax money, and flight and travel is tax deductible. Yeah, it's a thing. So my boss rented out this like ridiculously nice Airbnb, and they had a tree house, and I felt like it would be a disservice not because of our intro if I didn't get high in a tree house, like a clubhouse type of situation.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, have you never done that before?
I've only that was my first time, more or less. I've only done pot in California because it's legal and my boss gives it to me.
What a good boss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool boss. You have a cool boss.
So,
hey, in Spies in Disguise, I want to bring this up.
Okay.
He's so adamant. Let's just move on.
Okay. No.
Wait, is BearBoy
No.
still here?
yes. I loved
am.
him.
Did you see?
Okay.
Did you
Bear
see
Boy.
Spies in Disguise?
I actually have yet to get to see it,
No.
so I don't mind spoilers for the movie. But
Wait,
I'll-
Well,
what's the part you
well,
were
this ain't
gonna
a
say?
spoiler, but it's in the trailer. There's a scene where Will Smith as a pigeon lays an egg, and they're like, "Whoa, you can lay an egg," and they kind of just forget about it, and it's somewhere out there. Just Will Smith's baby is just an egg.
I was wondering about that. I was
Sequel.
thinking like if they do a sequel, then he'll have to deal with like his baby, or there's a deleted scene where he's making scrambled eggs.
No.
He's like, gross. This just tastes like me.
Yeah. Oh.
He knows what he tastes like. Nice.
Oh.
Mm.
Will Smith.
Do you think it turns into a human, or is it still like a weird human hybrid bird thing?
Oh,
I think it'll be a pigeon that talks.
it's like a
probably.
homunculus or whatever that story was.
Kevin from the round table, why aren't these the theory videos you're making?
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares about Steven Universe's future or whatever? Let's hear about Will Smith's egg baby.
This. Egg. Crap! I was gonna say something. I don't remember.
Excellent.
Stop whispering eggs.
Oh wait! I remember. Okay, so I remember watching this one. I think it was Scare Theater, a YouTuber who talks about horror stuff. But they were
Horse stuff? I'm sorry, what? Horse?
Horror stuff. Yeah, they were mentioning this homunculus video about how some guy put semen into a chicken egg and like let it ferment overnight or whatever. And
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking.
I love that video. It's
Yeah.
lovely.
it laid.
Wait, what
Yeah,
happened?
the homunculus. Essentially, someone put semen into an egg, and then the egg fermented, and then it just like hatched, and there was like a little blob coming to life, and then the guy got freaked out and crushed it with a book. But anyway,
I watch a lot of those videos. There's one specific one where they use like a meat puppet, and it looks disgusting.
oh,
My friend Baptism on Fire, who we should get on sometime soon because he's cool, did a good job. Does videos like that where he does makeup and shit. It's really good.
oh.
Captain Disillusion did
no,
some really good videos on like debunking because
Wait,
people actually legitimately thought it was real.
I want to believe, but I'm not done with the story because Scare
Oh,
Theater, he decided to take the law into his own hands and basically like get a syringe, put his own semen in there, and just like syringe that semen into a chicken egg and see if it'll work. But unfortunately, it did not work.
Wow, I'm shocked.
It's dedication. I respect them.
Wait, there's a new Space Channel 5 game coming out.
Apparently, like a VR game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they couldn't find the original voice actress.
Come on, girl, give it up for ooh la la. Hey, nice pixels, Tux.
Check it out, chicks dig the rump shake. Hey, baby, come to Papa. Ooh, heavens.
Bad dancing. It's a killer.
Spies Channel 5 on Sega Dreamcast.
It's thinking.
The military's top secret weapon, Project Shadow, was stolen. Sonic the Hedgehog was arrested. The adventure for truth leads to the incidents that shocked the entire world. Sonic Adventure 2.
Do you like Space Channel 5, BB?
A lot of Sega games I missed out on as a child.
Yeah.
Other than Sonic, I found some way to play Sonic, but I had a GameCube. I had
You
everything
had Monkey
Nintendo
Ball on
underneath
GameCube.
the
There's
sun.
no excuse.
That's fair. I only played like the demo of Monkey Ball, and I was like, wow, this shit is hard. But other than that, it still has like charm to it that I can like understand. And I feel like if I played it today, I'd be fine with it. Actually, there is a Space Channel 5 game around here somewhere that was like the Xbox 360.
Oh yeah.
It was in like a Dreamcast collection with like Sonic Adventure and Crazy Taxi, and I was like, oh, I should probably play it because I had another friend that was talking about it. But sitting down to try things is hard.
I don't got the
You're
time spent for
so
that.
busy.
Izzy, that's fucking cursed. I hate it. Awful.
Man,
Do you want more?
you ever just like try to sit
Yes.
down to watch a movie? That's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of on your side with this one.
Yeah, that's why I prefer
Ever-
TV shows.
Gotta sit down.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking sit down, dude. Fuck.
Hey, speaking of TV shows, has anyone seen The Mandalorian on Star Wars?
Oh, I've seen all of them.
Are we the only ones that watch things on this podcast?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so
I
sorry.
think
okay.
so.
Oh, I watch more different things. I just
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
I just watched all of Work in Progress, a Showtime show that's not animated. You have no interest in it.
I watch fucking She-Ra. Yeah, don't be a dickard.
Oh,
Steven Universe.
Yeah, I've been watching Steven Universe Future.
Here
Oh,
we
man,
are in
I
the
have
future.
to catch up.
I don't need to watch that show. I lived it.
Fuck off, rude.
Yeah.
Mandalorian was pretty good, you know.
It was really good. I really
I know
liked
like
it.
a lot of people were mad about like how there's a lot of quote unquote filler episodes, but you know, it's kind of like, well, I never watch any. I mean, the show is inspired by like samurai movies and cowboy movies, but I never watched any of those things. I did watch Samurai Jack and Cowboy Bebop, and
Steven Universe
it's kind of
features
like
nothing like that.
I'm not talking about.
Well,
I'm talking about the Mandalorian.
I think those people don't get, because to me it was like supposed to be like a old Western TV show, and it's like kind of like he goes on the adventure of the week things, and because I think people are so used to TV shows that have like an overarching narrative, and although it sort of did, it mostly did like, it's like Gunsmoke or Bonanza, where they're like, oh, this is the adventure we're going on this week and stuff like that. But it was influenced by like Lone Wolf and Cub and Yojimbo, and I think they had a Seven Samurai episode.
Oh, yeah.
The one where they they have ones like that, but it was still like it was very Western TV thing. But those are all like very simple, like, you know, oh, we have to get our friend out of jail, oh, we have to do this week and stuff. But I liked all those episodes. I didn't have a problem with I didn't consider them filler. I was like, I'll watch Mando go on like an adventure every week. I don't care where he goes. He could go to the grocery store and come back and be like, and I'll be like, did you get my mustard? And go, they were out. This is the way.
Yeah.
Is the child in every episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the debate, apparently there's debate. Do you call it Baby Yoda or not? Because the writers don't like it if you call it Baby Yoda, because it doesn't.
What do you want us to call it?
Yoda.
I like to think that the Funko Pops are the main source of any canon, and I think
True.
it's officially called the child.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard it called the child or the foundling.
I ain't call it that.
But yeah,
Fuck that.
No one wants to call it
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda is like its rap name. Like, yo, I'm Baby Yoda. I got a mixtape dropping.
That's borderline racist.
Or Lil Yoda.
That's not racist.
I'm going for Little Yoda.
Little Yachty.
Little Yachty.
Why did what happened after the child got hit? That's something that I seen.
Yeah, I loved that.
Recently.
Wow.
That gift where he gets fucking decked. I loved it.
What the fuck? Rude, Nolan? Rude?
What? I liked it when they hit that child.
IG-11 came and kicked their ass. It was great.
Yeah, IG-11 took care of that shit.
Like, I really want a Scud the Disposable Assassin movie, and him and Scud, well...
Oh my god,
Scud
stop talking
like
about Scud the Disposable Assassin.
It's great!
Oh my god.
I mean, that'll be something they'll make on HBO Max and, like, not tell us about or something.
Yeah.
They could still make it.
Y'all
maybe.
know that Rob Schraub, the guy who made Scud the Disposable Assassin, co-created the Sarah Silverman program?
Yeah. I was at a FYE video and I saw the season 1 for like $2 there.
Why didn't you get it for me?
I was I don't know. It's like snail mail. It's tough.
Yeah, I would have paid you back for the snail mail. I would have done that.
It's not about paying back. It's just me being lazy. It's like I gotta mail something. Like my Joy-Con.
Shit! Can you mail me back my glasses?
It's, you know what? It's easier if I just go take it to you at next MomoCon. I'm kind of tough.
You're gonna make me go blind for like.
Oh,
this is why. That was the child. I'm sorry. I'm taking care of him. I'm babysitting the child for a week.
My Joy-Cons keep drifting, and I am too lazy to send them back to Nintendo. So every so often they just drift, and it's like I can't deal with this. How does the
drifting work exactly? Is it like the stick itself, just like it's stuck and then slowly comes
dust.
back?
It sounds like it's dust gets stuck, like because it's got the worst like setup for a D-pad ever.
It sucks dick.
Yeah, basically you can fix it by like blowing on it.
Not in the good kind of way either.
No.
Doesn't suck dick in the right way.
Yeah, you gotta like use one of those spray can compressed thingies.
Yeah, it's too teethy.
Air compressor?
Yeah,
one of
like
those-
compressed air in a can.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, Mandalorian was pretty good. Like, you know, I'm fine with like the supposed filler episodes, since it's like, look, sometimes you want a plot-driven narrative, and sometimes you just want like a self-contained episode. You know.
Didn't Samurai Jack do what it does?
That's why I compared it to Samurai Jack and Cowboy Bebop, because there's a lot of episodes that I'm like, well, what was the point of that? But
you like that movie? What is that movie? Dope. There was the guy who made that directed 2 episodes.
I forget which episodes that guy directed, but
I think it was like the second one. Anyway, it's
I didn't really but the one episode I didn't really care for with Mandalorian was the one where he's on that forest planet and they do the whole Bugs Life episode, you know, the Seven Samurai.
Or Seven Samurai. That one. I don't know. I didn't mind that one. There's no one I really disliked, to be honest.
Yeah.
No.
But it's clear a lot of episodes are like set up for season 2, because I know there are going to be a lot of recurring characters.
Yeah, I think it'll be. Well, the show's weird in that all the posters had IG-11 and Gina Carano and him together, and then most of the season you wouldn't see them together, and I was like, that's weird. Why did they do that? And then now that I've seen the whole thing, I'm like, okay, I get it, but like weird. But I mean, the last episode they set a bunch of stuff up.
Yeah.
But it's a good show. I mean, I like Jon Favreau, who I had lost faith in after Lion King. Like now I think he's like really great, because he like basically pitched that show. They didn't ask for a Mandalorian show. He came up with it, he pitched it, and he wrote most of the episodes. He just didn't direct any. So I have a lot more faith.
Wait,
in
you
him
lost
now
faith in him after
than I
Lion
used to.
King? What about Cowboys and Aliens?
Well, no, Cowboys and Aliens cinematic. No, I mean, I've lost faith in him for a while, but then like I think Cowboys and Aliens and Iron Man 2 were bad, but then I like Chef okay, but then he made Jungle Book, which I know people like, but I don't. And then Lion King.
Jim doesn't like this movie, you guys. Everybody bully him.
Sorry. People are always standing up for for the Jungle Book remake, but I just
I don't like
it.
most of them.
It was
the Jungle Book remake?
I thought it was okay.
But yeah. But
Yeah.
Anyway,
I recently watched Aladdin.
How was Aladdin, Izzy?
How was Robin Williams?
Not that Aladdin. I was on a plane to San Diego, and it was on there, and I skipped through it. Like I was literally like, okay, get to the part that's good, and then it never came.
Oh.
Well, that movie's not great, but I thought the leads were, I don't know, they were alright.
Yeah, just
they were kind of like too green for a movie that big.
Too new.
Like they were too new.
Yeah,
like
like Greenhorn.
They needed to, like the lead guy who's playing the Aladdin. I was like, oh, he could be like a really charismatic lead, but he's just like 2 years away from that. Why'd you do this to him? Like he clearly isn't ready yet. And same with like Jasmine was fine, but then she had that bad song.
Hey, don't silence her. She will not be silenced.
I like that she sings that internally so she doesn't get unsilenced. Anyway, irony.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, at least we'll be able to watch all these classics on Disney Plus, which after The Mandalorian, what originals does Disney Plus have?
Hey, Falcon and the Winter Soldier in fall,
like
maybe.
30 years from now.
Yeah. I mean, they still, I don't know. Forky Asks a Question is fun.
Yeah.
And they do have a lot of old animated shorts, but you have to actually sort of search for them to find them.
Also, aren't they already taking stuff out?
What?
So the deal with that is basically, I don't know. You think these corporations sort of know what they're doing, but apparently they were still signing streaming deals with Netflix and other streaming services while they were figuring out Disney Plus. So Home Alone 1 and 2 and Strange Magic, guys, by the way, is leaving Disney Plus. I'm sorry, Pan. I know you like.
Damn.
And then I'm going to Netflix or a different streaming service, and then they'll come back. But apparently, Black Panther, which is on Netflix now, I think, is going. I might be screwing this up. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments, but it's leaving Netflix, and then it's going to go back to Netflix in perpetuity or forever after 2026 because they signed some crazy deal. So like we're going to apparently Disney Plus wasn't all their animated stuff is pretty much going to stay there, but all the other stuff is going to like hop in and out constantly to other streaming services because they couldn't kill all these deals. Because the other thing is companies made hundreds of millions of dollars off those streaming deals. So it's actually kind of a really stupid idea to make your own streaming service. Like they're not going to even make a profit till like 2025, if that. So they probably don't want to kill those deals because they need that money.
Wow, that's convoluted.
Anyway, sorry, that's the industry side
man,
of that, I guess.
Get fucked, Disney.
Look,
but that like I think and they have to have a huge subscriber count too to make money off this thing. It's actually like launching a streaming service at this point is like that's why like certain movie studios and corporations aren't doing it because they're like, yo, we could make way more off of selling our stuff to other people than making our own. It's like such a long con to, be like Netflix. It's like you can't just wake up overnight and be Netflix. Like that takes a long time. So all these places are going to lose lots of money, including Disney, as profitable as they are.
But that's just kind of Disney's so big that they can take the hit.
Yeah.
They can. They're not going to be like, selling off, Black Cauldron merch on the side of the street or something. But like
that was a low blow, Jim.
Like,
you should apologize.
Sorry. Chicken Little merch on the side of the road. Bust a Moo merch. But it's definitely like they won't kill these deals basically. So it's not them being stingy. It's actually them like trying to sort of they're deals that they shouldn't have signed basically, but they did anyway because they knew they were doing this. I mean, we talked about it for years at this point, and it sounds like they signed deals anyway. So
yeah,
whatever.
At least Oaxis can stand a chance.
Oaxis can finally thrive.
Yeah.
Wait, when is that dropping?
Like, is that still a thing?
I don't know, man.
Because I have a project in development over there.
I don't think he's gonna do Cletus the Fetus rebirth.
What? He said we would do it. I had celebrities, like it was gonna be, I mean, quote unquote.
Who was recasted into Cletus?
Well, I do the voice of Cletus. It's either I do Cletus or it's a no-go.
Oh man, I don't think I don't think Butch is gonna let you do that, man. I'm sorry.
God damn, Nolan, I was gonna give you a high-paying job as writer.
Well, I mean, dodged a bullet there. Then you did.
You just had to, sorry, I don't know where I'm going. You just had to like pledge to Jesus and like dunk your head in water.
I've already done that.
We're joking about it as if like this would be a terrible thing for his Christian platform, but it sounds like an anti-abortion cartoon.
What?
But you could easily convert it into an anti-abortion.
I mean, I have a lot of morals, but not that many. So I mean, if
I love you, Jim.
Thank you.
You're the only one who does.
But if he wants to buy Cletus the Fetus from and make an anti-abortion, it'd be fine. But I still have to voice it because I want that steady. I want those anti-abortion paychecks, bro. Anyway, BearBoy.
Man, I just want to say that we can't watch Strange Magic on Disney Plus, but you can watch Red Tails, the George Lucas movie that he made a few years ago.
Yeah, Jim.
Got pilots.
Sorry, I was trying to do a slow clap.
Got pilots in there, like Star Wars. It's kind of like that.
He tried. That was in development at Lucasfilm 30 years.
That's crazy, man.
And they just dumped it out.
Yeah,
it's pretty nuts, Jim.
Yeah,
that's pretty cray. That's pretty cray.
I remember the commercials on Cartoon Network saying "from the director of Star Wars." Yeah,
for what?
Red Tails.
It was from the director of Star Wars who produced this movie.
Yeah, Red Tails.
Yeah,
it's a fun kids movie. All the families want to see it. Yay!
Kids movie?
It's about planes in World War II.
More like World War Poo.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it about black pilots in World War II?
African American pilots, yes. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, I got some questions here if you guys want them.
Dot hack sign is on now. then it's time for Cyborg 009. This is Cartoon Network.
Are you tired of always being hungry, never finding enough dead bodies to satisfy your bloodlust in the zombie apocalypse? Well, no more. Introducing...
Yeah. Dish out those questions, yo.
Oh, cool. I didn't see these drawings, Bear. What do I call you? Bear.
John.
John.
BearBoy
Yeah, this looks
Jon.
cool.
I love that, like, everyone's super cartoony in their own ways, except for me and Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Jim's pizza shirt, that needs to become canon. I love that.
I like that.
Yeah. If someone can make me that shirt, I'll wear it at MomoCon.
Oh.
I would love it if we all cosplay our avatars.
Oh, should John like use their their drawings as the podcast icons this time?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
You guys want me to actually draw them out? Draw everybody's characters out as those
Oh,
characters?
you already drew them out right here.
Yeah. If you want, I mean,
sure, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You should still draw a BearBoy and icon though. Either way.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually need to do that.
Yeah.
So I actually do that while we're talking.
Yeah.
That'd be.
Let's see. All right. Big Burgo. Let's go into questions. Big Burga Googly says most anticipated game/movie of the year. What's coming up?
Biggest what of the year?
Most anticipated movie or game?
Clearly Animal Crossing New Horizons. Move on.
No.
That's Final Fantasy.
Oh
7?
yeah, real-time combat because I don't give a shit about take turns.
Either Soul or Primal Season 2.
True, yeah. Like I'm actually looking forward to this decade of Pixar movies because it looks like they're done with the sequels for now.
Yeah, we're getting 2 original Pixars and 1 original Disney animated.
Yay.
You guys interested in seeing Onward?
Of course.
I'm gonna see it, but I'm like not excited. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know what doesn't work about
Sorry.
Onward is if that scene in Onward where they they tried to grow the size of the gasoline. That wouldn't work because the molecules inside the gasoline would be the same.
I don't.
Disney
I don't
magic,
like,
Pan.
doesn't
Disney
make
magic.
I don't like that scene in Onward where he says fairy lives don't matter today.
Oh no. Classic. God. My dad saw the movie Bright on Netflix and he said it was like a nightmare.
You didn't like Bright?
It was pretty bad.
It was just like, what's going on? What is all this? He was just terrible.
The problem with Bright is that, and I was talking about this with one of my friends, is that it should have been a series before it was a movie because there's a lot of lore that they try to set up that there's just not enough time to cram into like 2 hours. And
yeah, I would agree with
the
that.
problem
actually.
also is just that the lore is garbage and not thought out well. Lindsay Ellis,
Also that.
aka my queen, made a Bright video and she talked about how there's a lot of pop culture references in Bright that don't make sense because if you think about it hard enough, then like it raises too many questions. Like how when he references Shrek, she begins going on a tangent about how this references that and this and so on and so forth, and it just becomes a huge fucking mess.
I don't get when you have an alternate reality, you should change the past movies and books. They actually did that in the Watchmen HBO show. They reference a Spielberg movie that doesn't exist in our universe. They call it Pale Horse, which is about what happened at the end of the comic Watchmen. And they even say, like, remember when the girl, everything's in black and white, but the girl with the red jacket walks through, which is actually from Schindler's List in our reality. And I was like, that's really smart because the context changed. So obviously, like, movies and music would be different. And that's like how that movie Yesterday, I thought, like, since everything's influenced by the Beatles, wouldn't art and culture be drastically different? And it was like, no, it's just the same. Just nobody remembers this big key thing.
Well, there's a lot of
dumb.
implications about certain movies because, like, if like movies that have a certain cultural aspect to them means that other things had to happen to lead up to that movie. Like, you know, Schindler's List, for example, World War II has to happen. I think, yeah. I'm terrible at history, but yeah, that's the biggest problem with those types of movies is that, you know, you have fictional history you bring into it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's interesting when you do it because then you can do like, it kind of shows you how that culture is shaped by like we have this major movie that's like everyone loves in this universe, and what it says about that universe that they like that movie. Anyway, you can play more with that stuff, and people should, is what I'm saying. Sorry.
Well, because like if Shrek is in that movie in Bright, that means Disney movies exist in Bright, which means fairy tales exist in Bright. But if magical creatures are just casual people,
yeah, would it represent the same thing? Or maybe Shrek is different. Maybe Shrek isn't a parody of fairy tales.
It's a parody of sci-fi.
But that wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know what it would be a parody of.
Sci-fi.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
Somebody once told me.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, we got some breaking news. Missing Link won the Golden Globe for Best Animated Film.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I didn't see it.
That's nice with the Golden Globes because I don't think it's gonna win anything else. But I do like Missing.
I've heard just so many divisive things on it, saying it's just okay to just bad.
I mean, I think the problem with that movie is it's referencing adventure films that most people haven't seen because they're super old. So, like, to me, I got the reference, but I was a little like, I don't think this will transcend. Like, no one's like thinking of H.G. Wells currently. So it's like, it was a good movie, but like, I don't think it's a crossover thing, you know? So,
here's a good question.
Yes.
Dapper Spider asks, sour
Ooh.
gummy worms versus regular gummy worms, which
Sour.
is better? Sour, easily. Yeah.
Everything sour's better.
Yeah,
Sour.
so
Yeah.
it depends on my mood, but
Make the right choice, John.
Sour. I was actually just having some sour
Regular gummy worms, actually, because I like boring, flavorless things. Personally,
That explains your movie choices.
Flavorless. Oh,
fucking bitch.
Speaking of food, candy corn's pretty good.
No, it's not.
Everyone's problem.
It tastes like chalk.
black licorice.
Oh my god, what the fuck is your problem?
I'm like,
Gee.
what the fuck? Rude.
That's the exact voice I used to make fun of you.
What the fuck?
Nolan, every time he does an impression of me, is like super accurately whiny. And it's great.
I mean, I'm not trying to make you whiny. I'm more like trying to make you like fucking like. God, I don't know what I'm going for exactly, but it's definitely not whiny.
Just do it real quick, please. Thank you.
Oh my god, you guys! I guess like kind of Valley Girl-ish, maybe.
I'm not a Valley girl.
I mean, I know that, but it's funny to make you a Valley Girl. So
That's true.
maybe like when you get to LA, you'll become a Valley.
that's
That'll be the
possible.
evolution.
I don't know if that's the evolution I want.
That'll be the Poke-evolution. How does that work with the
It's
Pokemon?
just evolution for Pokemon.
It's just there's not a Poke
No,
thing
that's
in there.
Digimon.
No, it's just-
Digivolution.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can Digivolve. Never mind. You can
Digivolve.
Digivolve. Every time you move, you
Izzy digivolve into whore.
I do dress like a slut.
Oh,
A
mommy,
lot.
yes.
It's super empowering. I can't help. I like feeling sexy.
Mommy is feeling sexy tonight. Mommy Izzy is ready to have some fun.
The funny thing is, last time we were at MomoCon, I felt like me realized that like we like really cemented the age gap between the group when me and him got like breakfast together just to get coffee.
Yeah.
What? Who? Me?
We had classy breakfast and talked about taxes.
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
you and Jim. Okay,
Me and Jim and my gal pal Nikki.
Nikki. Oh,
That was
Nikki,
fun.
you so fine. You so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
So I guess I accept my role. The mom of the podcast, team mom, and Jim's definitely daddy.
Oh, mommy.
Do not call me mommy. I do not accept that title.
Mommy.
I'm more like the cool lesbian aunt that doesn't have kids, so I have a little bit of extra.
Fuck off. Oh my god. Mommy Izzy be like, I am not, don't call me mommy. And then yes. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Mommy Izzy needs more alcohol.
Mommy.
Whoa, wait, is my mom on the
Oh my
podcast?
god.
Son, Nolan, you drive me to drinking. You're bringing me to a
Oh my
slow,
God.
early grave.
Oh my god, the same thing happened with my mom. Go figure.
I am your mom.
Mommy needs
It's a true
alcohol and you need
It's a
fruits.
true story as well.
It's a Christmas
Great.
miracle.
Yes, it is.
Another question is, what's the best seafood you've had? By Hot Fox the Cop, which I shouldn't have read that one because it's a cop.
They closed down my what was it called? Red Lobster. No, not Red Lobster. Joe's Crab Shack.
And Robin? Oh.
Damn. They had like, I forget what the soup was called, but now I can't have it anymore. Anyway, Red
sorry.
Lobster, or as I call it, Lobster Auschwitz, is I like the breadsticks there.
I like
Yeah.
the little like the garlic butter thing, the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super good. But my personal favorite is a Indianapolis local place called The Trap, and I need to explain it to you because it's gonna imagine.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
this particular place, it's called The Trap, and it sells this amazing seafood. It's a black-owned restaurant, but it's only open like a very small period of time each day, and it's attached to a liquor store.
Yeah.
And I know that doesn't sound appetizing, but it literally is the best seafood. And when you go, there's a line. Like, it's only open for like 4 hours a day, but you are waiting, and it is so worth it.
You sound
The
so
liquor
horny.
store.
I do love food.
Don't we all, actually?
Oh, food's
Damn.
yummy.
Yummy, yummy pizza.
I do without food.
But
Well,
if you are ever in Indianapolis, The Trap, it's actually getting a second location. I'm wondering if it's also going to be attached to a liquor.
Why do they call it that?
I guess like because you catch lobsters and stuff in traps.
Nobody laughed at my Lobster Auschwitz joke when I.
It was a
called
bad joke, man.
It's
I did.
accurate. You just have lobsters there waiting to die, and they're just watching their friends get eaten.
Sorry, I apologize. It's called Chef Oya's The Trap.
Oh.
Good.
I need to find a
Good.
picture of it for you
When
guys.
the lobsters uprise, you'll say, "Damn, Pan, you were right."
No, we won't. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be being murdered.
Yeah,
we won't
but
be
I'll be
saying that.
laughing to all the way.
Look at this location.
This looks like where all the best
That's it?
places are.
Trap. It's got a green door, and the frame is the
That's
frame's
a purple
green.
door.
And by the
Hang on.
Joker.
It just looks like the Joker's house. It's like a green frame, and the door is purple.
Also, if the person who does the graphic design for this particular place listens to our podcast, please message me. I can make a better design.
I've always thought about like a vigilante graphic designer that would like. What if someone just goes out and just like fixes signs and just like says, "Hey, look, your sign design is awful. I'm gonna redesign it with a better font. So fuck you."
That's every designer ever. Because I've thought
Yeah.
about it. I've like if I just make a new logo for this place and like I just drop off the file, can they just use it?
Please, I want to fix this place.
Like, can I attach like a flash drive to a rock and throw it through the window?
Yes, your logo is awful. You should be ashamed. Let me fix it for you for free, or just give me food.
But green and brown and purple do not go together. Just saying.
That's where color theory comes into play.
No.
Color theory? More like gamer theory. Haha.
Oh.
I get it.
Do you?
No.
But look how good this stuff is. Look at that. Oh.
Oh, that's good. I want to go to
I
this
wanna
badly
Shove my
graphic
fucking face in it like a pussy.
If Indie PopCon wasn't like transphobic and bullshit, I would love to had you guys in town. I would have taken you here.
Yeah.
Whomst is to say
Oh, that
that I
would've been
wouldn't
cool.
have just gone there anyway.
You guys come visit.
Hey,
Let's
guys-
just 2020 is the year we all visit each other's hometown, or at least where we're currently living.
That would be cool.
Rebel
Yeah.
Taxi World Tour,
Hey, guys-
but it's very limited, 4 locations.
Alex,
We'll find a blockbuster.
hey,
Don't
I got a
worry.
question here.
Yeah. What
Alex
you got?
At Persona 5 question, what are your gaming regrets?
Good question.
Oh man, here's a regret. I remember playing Star Wars Galaxies, the MMORPG, and I had a Bark Speeder, which was pretty damn expensive. It came when I bought the Trials of Obi-Wan PC bundle, and I fucking got blown up in a PvP match, and it was very valuable, and I lost it. Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
Fucking
cock.
lost it. Yeah, you're a cuck.
Look, I was trying to get into the Star Wars lore back in the day, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like level up or grind. I just like to explore the environments. But I had a Bark Speeder. Those were expensive. I was like a king. They were like, please, Pan, I'll S your D for a Bark Speeder. But nah, only I can have the Bark Speeder. And then some fucker blew it up in a PvP match.
Yeah, because you wouldn't give it to him because you're an asshole.
It was a consensual PvP match, and I didn't think my Bark Speeder would explode. Dick.
Consensual.
I remember it was some player named Miyamoto, and I'm like, well, what if the creator of Mario was playing this game? Wouldn't that be wild?
that sounds like a you thing. That sounds so you.
Part of me wanted to believe that it was him. You know, you never know.
Super Spo asks, are there any more paper towels? No reason, just asking. Top shelf, above the fridge in the cupboard. It's right there. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what are your?
I don't know. He lives with me. You would think he would just look.
What are your guys' gaming regrets?
Adventure Time for the Switch.
Oh.
Oh, the Beavis and Butthead Sega Genesis game. It sucks.
Oh.
I think isn't that the one that has gore in it? Like the main plot is about them going to gore.
But it's like a hard. I saw the angry video game get upset and say something about pooping or something. So I think it's legitimately a bad game.
Yeah.
It's a piece of dookie fuck.
I want the nerd to review the Cowboy Bebop video game, and he like shits on it, and he says, "Oh, if there is a hell, I bet this is how it smells."
What?
It's the song the In the Rain, that one song. Yeah.
That was a really awful reference. You should feel bad.
He would totally do it if he did review Cowboy Bebop, okay?
Wait, there's a new Ghostbusters. Isn't he gonna make a statement how he's not?
No, it has male leads. So okay.
Oh, you're right.
Not that kind of person, you assholes.
Oh, right. It's not about women, but he's not going to release a statement this. Okay, just
shut
up. Oh, that's fucking you're lame, Jim. Fuck you.
Stop accusing AVGN for things that aren't true.
The movie.
Okay,
the movie looked bad anyway. The fucking
no, it's not a great movie. I'm just saying it's interesting.
Rude.
It looked terrible, and he was like, I don't want to see it because it looks bad. And then he had said nothing about the female leads, and like, oh, so it's because of the female leads. Then he just didn't respond because he, has a family and he's not a loser. So.
Okay.
Ow. Yeah.
I can't wait for people to rant about this conversation.
Do it. Do it, you fucking losers.
This fired up the
Go ahead and call me a misogynist because I don't like your fucking shitty ass Ghostbusters movie.
Oh, I feel like they'll get madder at me.
Misogynist? No. I like to massage that anus.
Nobody will ever get mad at you, Jim, because like you can't do anything wrong.
Yeah, first you are perfection. Anything you do, touch, or even like fart is perfect.
Yes, this is true.
Oh, wow. They should like talk to my family.
I'm tired of Ghostbuster reboots. Let's reboot Evolution.
I would. Oh man, I dreamed of a Ghostbusters Evolution crossover.
Like, because Duchovny doesn't have any more reboot X-Files checks coming in. Come on, let's get on this Evolution thing. The Sprite guy could be on it.
Yeah,
be cool.
Wait.
I mean, I liked Evolution.
How could they not be coming in? I'm sure he's making bank off syndication.
Oh no, I meant like reboot checks, like doing the reboot.
Well, yeah,
they're not doing it anymore.
Oh, it got canceled.
I think it was partly the second season didn't do as well, and then Gillian Anderson done.
So. Oh, she just finally said "fuck it."
Yeah, she was like, "I'll do this one more," but the reboot one was not great. It was pretty bad. So, Wasn't very good.
Shame. Bloody shame.
know.
Oi, governor. Hey, me, I'm Tracer. I'm gonna be in Smash.
What the?
What's going on right now?
What do you?
What would be an Overwatch character that you would want?
Diva.
What Overwatch character we want to smash?
Diva.
My answer is only Roadhog.
You want to smash Roadhog? My man.
Well,
honestly,
what is that?
I feel like Tracer represents the series as far as like its particular character, like as far as like someone who has not played Overwatch. I recognize Tracer and I recognize the Ice Lady, but May, yeah.
Do you want to be a Tracer? No, I'm already Tracer.
Gotta bring that back for the new decade.
Yeah, let's bring it back, people. No, people, let's be smart and bring it off.
No, it should be a Fortnite player. No, please don't do that.
No, do it.
Fortnite player like Ninja?
No, the default Fortnite skin, and then like each alternate costume is a different skin, and all of the different taunts are like different things you can do from Fortnite, like the default dance. Oh my god!
Oh, that
bring in Fortnite. We like Fortnite. I was setting up my cousin's Xbox. I was setting it up, he started flossing out of excitement. I was like, "It's so adorable."
Yay. Part of me wants to believe like Nintendo hasn't announced a new Smash character yet because it was supposed to be an Overwatch character, but they're like, look, we don't want anything to do with this. We canceled the Nintendo Blizzard event that was going to go on. Like, I feel like they're just delaying the inevitable and hoping like they're gonna announce every single other character and wait until the very last roster to announce, Tracer or whatever.
I don't think you understand how game development works.
I want to believe, okay?
Yeah, let Panda have his fun. Why are you like this, Izzy? Why are you such a buzzkill, Izzy?
Nintendo needs to be like, God damn it, fucking Blizzard, you stupid idiots. You're attached to Smash Brothers now. God damn it.
What? You good?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
You need time out.
Woo woo.
You need time out, Pan?
Do you want to?
Do you want to talk? Do you have something you need to talk about, champ?
Can I introduce you to therapy?
Wait, is that like a friend of
Therapy?
yours?
Oh man, therapy, or would it be like such a hippie name? Like someone that like
my daughter's name is Therapy.
I named her that because that's where she was conceived.
Oh my god. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's awful.
Sorry.
You should be. You're an awful person.
People do that stuff all the time. They're like, "This is my daughter." Okay.
This is my daughter, Chrysanthemum.
Here's my children. I'm really connected to the earth, so like I named her Therapy. This is Paprika.
No, her name is Her name is Papyrus from Undertale.
Her name's Paprika. I named her after my favorite anime.
The movie reminds me, there was some guy named Simba the Lion who killed a cop or something.
What a fucking champion.
No, wait. First off, that's some bullshit because his uncle Scar killed that cop.
He was framed. It's just like Black Panther.
All cops are pigs.
Yeah.
He look, he was just testing his roar in that ravine or whatever, and then the cops showed up, and then Scar. It was all Scar, man.
So if all cops are bad, does that make Woody? No, Woody's actually kind of a terrible person.
He's
really watch those movies.
Well, he's a cowboy sheriff. That's not
still a cop.
They play by their own rules. They waterboard people. They
what?
So a cop?
No, they lasso people and they drag them while they ride on a horse and run away.
So a cop?
What?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what are cops like in Texas?
Are we talking about cowboys or cops?
Cops.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure like it's the same. Just different setting. It's a different flavor.
Well, I don't
TLDR. Fuck cops.
It's like barbecue cops or sour cream cops,
Barbecue.
I don't want to throw Woody under the bus.
I would throw Woody under the bus any day. He's a fucker.
He's awful. Have you seen us?
Bonnie doesn't like me anymore, so I guess I'll fuck off. Fuck you. Loyalty? Bullshit. Fuck you, Woody. Fucking faggot.
You guys are all Buzz Lightyear fans, but like,
it's not about being a fan of Buzz Lightyear. It's about the fact that Woody's a piece of dog shit. He's an asshole. I hate him.
He is literally one of the worst characters of Toy Story.
You're my favorite deputy.
Buzz?
Oh, until you become expendable, Woody, fucking asshole. Fuck you. Fuck yourself, Woody.
I like to think Woody, the line, "There's a snake in my boot." He actually boot near his crotch and he shows somebody and his dick's in it.
Oh.
What?
Oh, Woody. Oh, you're so fucking sad about fucking you're fucking like not having friends and shit. Fuck you, little bitch, little asshole, fucking dick. Hate him.
I mean,
he's a stupid little bitch. Fuck Woody.
Hey,
I know.
I will.
Buzz Lightyear is also a space cop, essentially. Let's throw some shade at him.
Well, no, he's more of a space cop. I mean, I would believe Tim Allen's more of a cop
laser
than
someone that he shouldn't have.
So what we're saying is Toy Story's canceled because it's full of cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the police.
You know what's fucked up? There's two versions of the pilot to the Buzz Lightyear cartoon. There's one that's where he's voiced by Tim Allen and one where he's voiced by Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they broke up because the Tim Allen is the movie, and then for syndication purposes, they broke up the movie and cut some scenes and made it into like a 3-parter.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty standard practice for TV shows with TV pilots.
Well, I think it might have also been because he wasn't going to commit to the show because he was already on Home Improvement at the time and doing.
Oh, look at me! I'm Tim Allen. I'm too busy being a fucking asshole.
Although I like that the idea of that show is not that it's the cartoon that Buzz Lightyear the toy is made as I guess Buzz Lightyear the toy in the Toy Story movies is a toy for Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Star Command is the in-universe show.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's a cool concept.
I love it too, but also it was really good.
Yeah, I remember like at the time I remember trying to explain to people how this show is so like it's such a cool idea. Just look at what do you mean? It's just a Buzz Lightyear show. Come on. I'm like, no, it's a cool idea.
Nova, Buster, XLR. I love the giant mutant, like Frankenstein styled XLR's like predecessor. The energy vampire that like absorbs robotic stuff. The sexy weird Saturn head girl. Like, it was just such a good show. Is that on Disney Plus? Because it needs to be on Disney Plus.
No,
I don't know. I'll check right now.
There, I would have known by now because that's the first show I looked into.
Oh, really? What I don't understand about Disney Plus is those from the are in 4:3, but The Simpsons isn't. That's so weird.
I think it's because they just took the FX cut of the episode.
Yeah. When's Disney Plus gonna have some good originals, huh? After Mandalorian, it's fucked.
I mean, you can watch Forky Ask the Question.
Fucking do.
What, you got a problem with Forky, bruh? You got a problem?
Forky's hilarious. He's asking questions. He's asking questions that you can't answer.
Shit. Yeah.
He asked them so you don't have to. Pan, what is your dream skateboarding game? And why is it Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2?
I want Underground 3. That's my dream skateboarding game. If we're talking something that doesn't exist yet. Yeah.
Wow. Well, you answer this. I'm going to take a nap. I'll be right back.
No, that's all. And it features me or my characters or my designs. That'd be nice. Anyway, is that all for the podcast?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Are you guys tired? I want to take a nap.
Then take a nap. We'll keep going.
What's your guys' thoughts on Steven Universe Future?
Is he dead yet?
Yeah, let's kill. Let's
watched
fucking
it,
kill
but-
Steven. Hashtag kill Steven.
Yeah.
Steven
Line him up against the wall and launch the gem firing squad.
I'm waiting for like people to get mad at Spies in Disguise for also having a pacifist message in the same way Steven Universe was hated on.
I don't see people. I don't hear anyone talking about Spies in Disguise. So I think it's just you and me in the conversation.
We're the only
Yeah.
two
Literally is
people.
only Pan.
Damn.
I think it's like, and Paleo made a video. That's as far as.
Well, Pam can't now.
When did
Paleo
it
did it
come out?
first, according to the reviewer bylaws.
Oh, right. Paleo and I did it, so Pan
Oh.
can't because we're both under Channel Awesome rule.
Oh man.
I love the channel awesome rule. That's like a thing now.
Oh, I thought that is the Channel Awesome rule review things first or treat everyone like absolute shit? I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, that's accurate to this channel.
Both. Okay.
Damn, Pan, you gonna take that? You gonna take
Nah.
that shit?
I wasn't paying attention, so I guess I will.
Okay. All right, then. Well, I guess, BB, do you have anything you want to plug that's upcoming, or
Yeah,
wanna
John,
talk
do you
about
want
any
to talk? Like here, last 5 minutes.
Hello.
It's all you, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Last 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So I guess if anybody wants to check out what it is that I do, you can follow me on Twitter at whatever the hell it is. I think it's a BearBoy JW, or BearBoy Jonathan Wedge. I don't know. Search it up there. You'll come across
Links
it
below,
there.
yes.
Or below. There we go. That's a lot easier. And the YouTube channel, where I do a lot of the animation stuff. If you want to check out that stuff, you can find it on there as well, including the episode that me and Izzy and Nolan got to do together.
Hell yeah.
Maybe you guys can put that in below
Sure.
as well.
We play
Awesome.
fictional versions of ourselves, but it's basically just us we're just bickering like on the podcast.
It's literally, yeah. No, John wrote the script and he did an amazing job capturing us. This is us.
Yeah.
I tried.
And
But
I would be down to do whenever you need someone. Let me know. I would be down to do it.
Down
as
to
well.
clown.
Tighten everything up now for the last 3 episodes. So those will be coming in like succession, but I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. There's a private Discord, so I'll tell you guys about that after. But yeah, I'll keep you guys in the loop for all that stuff, so you get to see how everything's coming along, and I'll let you know when your parts are coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
More fun, nerdy shit. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else you want to plug? Any upcoming projects you plan on doing?
Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna get out of here and be like, oh, I should have said that. Honestly, I think that's really it. Just the Twitter and just the YouTube. That's where everything that I do is there.
All right. Hell yeah.
All right. Bye, every pony. I'm
been
gonna
fun.
take a nap.
Okay.
Good night,
Sleepy-
everybody.
Sleepy fucking boy, apparently.
Peace out, bros.
Bye.
Peace out.
Everyone.
Oh, click on that link so we can for MomoCon if you're
Yeah,
gonna go.
MomoCon.
Have we
link.
announced
Do
that?
it.
I haven't been like not talking about it. 'Cause
we-
sure.
I was gonna ask you guys if you guys was gonna go. to
Yes, we are
MomoCon.
going to go to MomoCon.
Ooh, so then I get to see
Pan
everybody.
Yes.
should probably make an
Please
Yes,
effort
you will.
at the beginning of the video.
Yeah. Well, he'll splice it in. I'll splice it in. Who knows?
Yeah.
If you're going to go to MomoCon, use the link
Please use
it
the
helps
link.
to show.
You know what?
Hundred.
Let's just do the advert now. Hey guys, we're gonna be at MomoCon.
We're gonna be at MomoCon,
Yeah.
and if you don't come, you'll be sorry.
Mhm.
You'll be
Don't
so
disappoint.
You'll be so fucking sorry.
Yeah.
Show up to MomoCon 2020. Hear us do a panel maybe or
Fuck, I have to figure out what kind of gift I have to give you this time. Shit.
You can't.
The
Yeah,
link
you're gonna
below.
have to figure out a way to top that shit.
There's no way I'm topping last year.
Bye.
That was
Bye.
pretty- that
Pants
was pretty
tired. Everybody.
Yeah, Pan's
Bye.
a baby. He needs this nappy nap.
Yeah.
But he'll also be at MomoCon.
Apparently, possibly, we'll see.
Allegedly.
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 That all make no sense. This is in front of the
Stop
podcast.
recording on my end.
All right, perfect. Go to bed. Fuck off, bastard fiend.